because of this pandemic, we have been staying at home for over 4 months without any learning activities. But because of this phone that were given to us, we can learn on our own.
We have the lectures where students can pick their term, if it's first term, second term, third term, then they can pick the subject they are doing, and they can pick under the subject. We have different topics and they can pick and read on their own. And aside this particular thing, you can't even imagine, they can even evaluate.
Roducate Lite has really helped me to read on. From where we stopped because of the pandemic, I've been able to read ahead of the class because it provides us with all topics that we have in a class.
Oh, the students are very excited. I have lots of videos coming in of students using it, and because it's fairly limited in its use, they can't get distracted by social media and going online to various websites. They really have to work on the quizzes.
Our agenda is called FMDQ Next, which is FMDQ Next Generation Empowerment Program for financial markets, and it's basically empowering students between primary school and universities, aged typically between 8 to 25, and providing financial markets education to them. And when the Lagos State presented this opportunity to FMDQ, we jumped on it because it indeed aligns with our agenda. And we think that partnering with the Lagos State on this would help us even drive FMDQ Next further.
Children we have nowadays are what people like to call digital natives. You might say, oh, they are, some of them have never seen a phone, but have you tried putting a phone in the hands of one of them? You'll be surprised at how very quickly they acquire a dexterity that an adult will never acquire. So for me, it's the way they like to learn, and so why don't we teach them that way?
We feel that we are stakeholders in Nigeria and in Africa. All we just want to do is to use technology to solve social problems and then to advance humanity. That's all we want to do.
And so when we set up our economic agenda and education stood very clearly there. Of course, we cannot do education without technology. So the E there was education and technology, both of them together. Knowing fully well that we need to aggressively improve the quality, the learning outcomes of our education, but we needed to do it using technology as a strong enabler for that to happen. Those are our visions. So it's not out of place that we're doing what we're doing today. It was what we're taught and we're concerned about.
They made us understand that we are the future leaders of tomorrow. They made us understand that we have a destiny, we have a future which can never be fractured because it has already been structured by the scripture. And they made us understand that every child has potential, irrespective of their class, age, their level of IQ, the way they look, their political background or school. Every child has potential. The way we use it, that's what will motivate, encourage those that gave us the device to do more. Because if we misuse it, it will not encourage them to do more.
90% of our composition is about advancing humanity, and the barriers were power. We've created battery pack that uses solar so that the children, wherever they are, can get power to learn. We identified the devices, knowing that KIOS partnership will help bring down the internet consumption, and the devices were affordable and we were going to give it free to the students. We identified data, so we developed a relationship with the network provider, created our data package, and we give data also for free to access Roducate, the device for free, data for free. And then we also identified internet misuse. We also blocked that and ensured that the children focus on learning.
We don't want a learning divide. We don't want it to be that public school is a poor choice. We want it to be a competitive choice. And so by doing this, we know that our own students too will enter into that digital age. And you know, we have some really smart and clever students, and they are taking advantage. Already, even before this, they were doing things like coding. They were preparing apps. They were working on technology in various ways. So you can now imagine when they now have such a powerful tool in their hands, what they can make of it. So we do want to bridge that divide and provide a truly competitive educational system.
We just want everybody to join, stakeholders to join, all private sector come on board. Let's do this for the whole of Nigeria, at least up to 20 million people, even if it's 30 million people. Let's move it to the rest of Africa. That's what we are calling for.
Well, it's been satisfactory. We like the product. It is based on our curriculum, and it is also flexible.
Right now, as we speak, we have the West African curriculum, we have the East African curriculum. All we need to do is to add the content of other regions in Africa, and it's good to go.